Hello, in today's video I've got something so amazing to show you. I cannot wait, so let's just get on with it. Roll titles! Welcome to the channel if it's your first time here, and welcome back if it's not. I've had a very exciting bit of post today, and it's this. Now obviously you've seen the video description, you know what it is, so I guess all I should do is just get it out and show it to you. That's what he said. Actually, before I get into the package, please do hit like and maybe consider subscribing to this channel. If you found me through some sort of random Reddit link or maybe the LTT forum, then if you hit like and subscribe to my channel, I bet there's going to be plenty of videos on here that you will love. My content should hopefully be up your street, and I'm on the path to 20,000 subscribers, so having you along for the journey would be great. Now obviously I know the contents of this, but I don't know the full contents of this, so it's going to be a complete surprise as I'm unboxing. Let's go! Right, that's the first bit. So this is what it's all about. This is the LTT Precision Multi-Bit Screwdriver. Now you might have seen in a video before, I did a little bit of secret shopping on the Linus Tech Tip stores. I'll put a link to the video up in the corner. And as a result of that video, the nice people at Linus Media Group and Creator Warehouse sent me this, which is the LTT store screwdriver, and I love it. I love having the bits in here, and I've used it so much ever since I've got it. It's been so handy, especially for DIY projects. You know, it is my go-to for sort of big things. If you see my videos regularly, you'll know that I do all kinds of random tech stuff and I repair things. And so I use a precision screwdriver, so a lot smaller screwdriver, to get into all the little screws and things like that. So when I heard that they were coming out with a precision screwdriver set, I was so excited, especially because I thought it might be orange. I love orange stuff, as well, you can tell. So yeah, I basically just dropped them an email and said, can I get a precision screwdriver? Can I maybe do a review video? I was a bit cheeky, and because sometimes when you're making YouTube content, you just got to ask and put yourself out there. And they were basically like, yeah, I'm sure we can sort that out, but we're not close to releasing it yet. So, you know, we'll get back in touch when we're ready to go. So I was like, okay, that's fine. That's cool. After that, like, it went a little bit quiet and the screwdriver came out, and I was a bit like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know, I'm a relatively tiny creator in the big scheme of things. And so I actually purchased one of these, and it's sort of on its way here. Then I got another email saying, hey Kip, we're going to send you out your screwdriver. It's on its way, and here it is. So yeah, I'm so thankful to Linus Media Group, the LTT store, Creator Warehouse, everyone who's sort of set me up with this, because it's very kind of you. It turns out on this occasion, being a bit cheeky has paid off, and I've got this in front of me, and I don't know where to start really. Literally, this parcel came about an hour ago, and I had to charge my microphone pack up, so I'm recording this completely off the cuff. There's no script, there's no anything. We're just gonna go through it in my usual rambling way. So where do we start? Okay, well, let's start with the screwdriver, I guess. So there we go. It says the LTT Precision Multi-Bit Screwdriver. And it's got this cool outline version of the screwdriver on the box. It sort of matches the other packaging. This reveals a bit of the secrets inside here, but we'll get to that in a moment. Got the LTT logo on the bottom there. What? It's literally got my name on it. That's mental. So this is specifically for me. Jesus, right, okay. I'm gonna try and hold it together, but I cannot guarantee that I will. So let's have a little look. holy shit, it's got my name on it. And it's got this special gold cap. It usually has an orange. Jesus Christ. They've literally made one with my name on. Wow, that is mental. When they said that they were sending me one, I just thought they were just grabbing one off the shelf. But this has literally been made specifically for me. This is mental, absolutely mental. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. Right, let's try and be professional and present a video. Wow, okay, right, so let's show you the little trick this guy's got up its sleeve. So what this is actually bit storage. So you can hold up to 3 bits inside the screwdriver itself. So if you don't want to carry around a case with bits in, you can just keep your favorite ones in here, and yeah, you can store up to 3 of them. We'll put some in when we get them out of the case. That is so satisfying. That is delightful. I think they use a sort of magnet for this mechanism. That is so nice. So this has got a ceramic and steel hybrid bearing in it. Sometimes with precision screwdrivers, you need to apply some downward pressure and then you can spin the driver. And it's got this nice gnarled finish here to help with that. It's quite good to just press down on the end and twist it. So it's got this great little bearing in it, but it also works as a fidget toy. So you can actually spin it. It's so smooth as well. The end caps are replaceable, so there are different ones. I think they've got a convex one, a concave one, and you can buy those as an optional extra. I think it's $9.99 for those, $9.99. So this is an anodized aluminium body, and the end cap is anodized aluminium as well, and it's got a stainless steel internal shaft. So in the tip, we've got a neodymium magnet, so it keeps the bits held in really tightly, and also if you've got screws that can be magnetized, it's really handy for sort of picking out those screws, especially out of slightly deeper holes. And yeah, it just feels very nicely weighted. It's not too heavy, but it doesn't feel flimsy at all. Because quite often when I'm making videos, usually devices will only have sort of maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 different types of bits. So you don't necessarily always need all your bits there with you. So you can keep the ones that you'll need for that particular project in here and then just take them out and swap them out. And I guess in theory, you can hold 4 bits because you've got the 3 in here and the 1 that will be in there. The way that they're actually selling these is quite interesting. You actually buy the things individually. So if you just want the precision screwdriver and you've already got some existing 4mm bits, like you've got an iFixIt kit or anything like that, you've got a load of bits that you're happy with, but you just want to use the screwdriver, you can buy the screwdriver on its own and it will cost you $29.99, which at time of filming is £22.59. Or you can buy this, which is the case with all the bits, and again, that is $29.99. So again, that is current exchange rate, £22.59. Or you can buy them as a set, which I have got, and it is $49.99, which in today's exchange rate is around about £37.66. Now these are only available from lttstore.com. So when you buy them, you're buying them directly from LTT Store based in Canada. So there are shipping costs and taxes involved. I can't remember offhand how much I paid when I paid for my set. I'll put it up on the screen. I guess we should now look at the bit storage. So on the back of the box, it shows you all the bits that are included. I'll put a clearer graphic of this up on the screen. But yeah, I think there's 60 bits all in here, which is pretty good. And it sort of covers pretty much most of the main ones that you'd come across. And also on the box, it says that it's got a detachable hinge, magnetics parts tray, and yeah, the LTT Precision Bit Set, 61 pieces. Oh, okay, right. So that, I guess, the adapter there actually counts as another bit. So here on the front, we've got the LTT logo, sort of embossed into the plastic. I like that. And we open it up. We have all our bits in this gloriously garish orange foam. Love that. So what's interesting about these bits is they actually have a longer shaft than you might find in a traditional precision screwdriver kit. I've got my iFixIt one next to me. We'll compare it in a moment. But yeah, the shafts are a little bit longer, so it means you can get into deeper holes. And that's sort of handy, especially for sort of things that have got sort of slightly deeper plastic cases, because sometimes it can be a bit difficult sometimes if your head doesn't quite get down to the screw. But yeah, good length. And yeah, you know, they're just nicely made 4mm bits. Locked and loaded and ready to go. I love that mechanism. That is so satisfying. New. Nice. Oh man, that's so cool. Wow. But I guess we should look at the competition. So this is the iFixIt, I think, macro kit. And it's served me beautifully well. I do like it. Let's see how they feel. So the Linus Tech Tips one automatically feels sort of a bit more weightier. Obviously I've got the bits in it, it's got the mechanism, but it does feel a little bit more substantial in the hand. This does feel quite light. I will put on the screen the difference in weight. But yeah, the iFixIt one feels a little bit lighter. So we've obviously got extended knurling on the iFixIt one compared to the Linus Tech Tip one. And then a sort of smaller, smoother shaft there. And then obviously on this one, we've got more of a smoother shaft area. Can you put the Linus Tech Tip screwdriver in your existing iFixIt case? No, you can't. Can you put your iFixIt screwdriver in the Linus Tech Tips case? No, you can't. So they're not interchangeable. Essentially, they're sort of competing in the same market. So, you know, it's kind of understandable. I mean, if you really wanted to force either one in, you could probably cut away a bit of the foam. Actually, let's have a little look at the length in bits. So I'm going to pick out number 3 flat bit versus the LTT flat bit. And there you go, you can see the difference there. This section here is shorter, but the actual shaft here is longer. It's probably only about 5mm, I'd say. But you know, sometimes you just need an extra 5mm. So also something that's quite handy is this bit here. It means you can actually put this into your LTT screwdriver and actually put the bits that come with the precision screwdriver into here should you need sort of a bit more torque to undo those smaller screws, or you know, you just like the slightly larger handle. I really like the way the lid is hinged, so you can just close it when you want to and then open it up nice and smoothly. But also you can separate it and use this as a parts tray and sort of move this out of the way should you need to. And also, if you want to, you can put the lid on there underneath and it fits really nicely. It's been designed really well. Now, I suppose I can't really test a screwdriver without using the screwdriver. And I've got this GameBoy here that I'm going to be showing you in an upcoming video. I've already filmed the sort of unpackaging of it, and it has a sound fault. And I don't really know until I get into it if there's sort of anything like bulging capacitors, or there's a bit of shmoo here where the speaker is, so I don't know if any liquids got into the speaker and damaged the speaker. So I think maybe what we should do is use our screwdriver to open this up, and I can have a little cursory glance inside and see if I need to order any parts or there's anything obvious. But yeah, I don't think this would be a good test of the screwdriver without actually using it, and this seems like a good candidate. So we've got our parts tray all nice and ready for those parts. And for a Game Boy, we need a Y1 bit. Now, I don't think this Game Boy's actually been looked at before. So yeah, the screws are a little bit tight. Magnetic parts tray, awesome. So yeah, you can apply a bit of downward pressure bearing to spin it. There we go. I do think this might have had some liquid damage, maybe. It does seem a bit shmooey. Loving that parts tray. It is very magnetic. There's a very strong magnet on there. Nice, right. Right, okay, so now we need to switch our bits up so we can get the screen board out. Yeah, it's got a nice feel to it. It just feels good in the hand. Oh. Yeah, that speaker's not looking very healthy. Yeah, it looks like we've got a liquid damaged speaker there, so we'll look at that in the full video. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, and that will be out in a little while. Actually, a great tip, maybe even a tech tip, when you're putting screws back into plastic, is if you turn the screwdriver in the opposite way, you get a little click sound, and then you turn it the right way, and that means that the screw is on the original plastic thread rather than making a new thread for it. So yeah, always spin in the opposite direction, wait for the click, and then screw in the direction you expect. So click and screw. But this kit is just phenomenal. It is so well thought out. And actually, something I really sort of hadn't noticed is just how much easier it is having this sort of lighter coloured foam in here for actually seeing what each bit is. It just feels a bit clearer than my iFixIt kit. I do struggle because that's very much kind of black on black, and I really have to look hard to see exactly what bit I've got. But it just feels like there's a bit more of a contrast here, and it's easier to see which bit you're going for. The only drawback to this at the moment, I guess, is availability. This is a brand new product. It's just out. Now, the first wave of screwdrivers, they're due to be sent out on or around the 30th of September. Now, if you're placing an order now, they're not actually available. It says that you can go onto the LTT store website and you can have a notification when it all becomes available, but they seem to be shipping the next wave out around about October the 31st. So if you're watching this video sort of around about the time of release, you might struggle to get your hands on one. But yeah, honestly guys, this just having my own one-of-a-kind custom-made screwdrivers just for me is incredible. And I'm so thankful for the people at Linus Media Group and Creator Warehouse for doing this for me, because a channel of my size is just so pretty much insignificant, and I work really hard on my videos. I love creating content. I spend so many hours filming and stuff like that, and you know, it's not always reflected in the subscriber count, which is fine. You know, my mentality is build it and they will come, and people are finding me and enjoying my stuff. I always want more. I want this to be my job ultimately one day, and yeah, just having such a huge YouTube channel and a huge content creator like Linus and his team recognise me, that's yeah, I just can't express how happy that makes me. So yeah, you're going to be seeing this cropping up in a lot of future videos. If you've got any questions about this, please do put them in the comment section and I'll try my best to answer them. I do apologise for the slightly off the cuff, bit all over the place nature of this video. I wanted to get a genuine reaction to me using it rather than pretend that I haven't seen it, and you know, hopefully you've enjoyed it. But yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to say, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, but for now, it's game over.